Let me get a little light here. As you can see, we watching some FIFA in the background. I'm here trying to set some things up. How is everyone doing? If you are here, let me know where you're from. If you watch this on the replay, hashtag replay. But this is my new series called Ask LaLa. Give me 1 second. How do I pause? I have no idea. Can you tell him to cut down his music, please? I'm currently actually on hold with JetBlue for one of my clients as we are trying to figure out his flight because it was canceled. So I'm in the middle of an emergency, but they put me on a 2-hour wait. So hopefully I can get through to them before that because we're trying other methods also. But hi, y'all. So my name is LaLa. This is your time within this period to ask me any questions regarding my businesses. So as you know, I have 2 businesses, and you might not know that. I have 2 businesses. One is LaLa's World Travels, which I help people book trips and go on vacations. The other one is actually Legacy in Motion. Legacy in Motion is where I help people gain income doing exactly what I do in the travel industry. So with saying that, this is a time for you to come on and, like, even if you're watching in the replay and you have questions, please ask them. I will answer them later. Trust me, I will answer them because that's who I am. I'm very much an open book, and I like to explain things to people and educate people so they can understand exactly what they're getting themselves into, right? So I know one of the first questions, I'm going to talk more about LaLa's World Travels today, and that is my travel agency. That's where I'm a travel advisor. So if you have any questions about my business as a travel advisor, today is your day to ask any questions whatsoever about that side of my business. So let's talk about some of the questions I usually get. Hey Tosh, how much do you charge to do this? I charge absolutely nothing to book your trips, to plan your vacations, to put everything together. My goal is to make sure that my friends, my families, and even strangers be able to live life and have unforgettable vacations. Because guess what? I don't know about you, but that's what I love. Like, look, we're watching soccer. I've never watched soccer a day in my life until I went to Colombia and started watching soccer. So that just tells you one thing about what travel really does for people. It teaches you new things. It shows you new places to be. It just opens your eyes to so many things, right? So like I said, you booking travel to me costs you free $99. It is absolutely nothing for you to book through me. Literally, you can get my website, or if you want something very personalized where there's excursions and flights and hotels and cruises and all that involved, I do that all for free because I get actually paid from the people who we're booking through. So say you're booking through, I don't know, Virgin Voyage. I get paid through Virgin Voyage for booking your trip. If we book flights, I get paid from the flights. If I book all-inclusive resorts, I get paid from all-inclusive resorts. And just to let you know, I'm capable of booking all these things because I'm partnered with over 300 and something vendors, possibly even more. So I am able to book flights, hotels, all-inclusives, vacation rentals. Did I say cruises? Cruises, rental cars. I also able to book concerts, Broadway tickets, sporting events. We had tickets to this World Cup right here. We had tickets. We had tickets to Jay-Z concert. We had tickets to the Super Bowl. We had tickets to the Knicks games. All of that you're able to book through me. And you might ask, why book through Latasha? If you know me, you know me. I put my all in everything. And I do not let anything go. Like, it has to be perfect. Because I know for me, I want my vacations to be perfect, right? So I'm going to make sure everything is flawlessly put together. So therefore, you are completely stress-free in the planning. You just literally would tell me, hey, this is what I want. And I'll ask you a couple of questions because Everybody vacations differently. I'm a what do you call it? A hybrid vacationer. Half of my vacation is super crazy, jumping off cliffs, ATVing, horseback riding, and the other half is usually relaxing on the beach, maybe a little snorkeling, maybe a little just relaxing, right? So I'm what you call a hybrid vacationer. But I know people who just like to relax, and I know people who want the trip to be turned up the whole time with parties and everything. So what I do is I ask you specific questions just to make sure I know what kind of traveler you are to put together the perfect vacation for you, right? So that's usually how I do it. I would usually send you a form with questions to answer, or I may send you my website, which you then click on book now or start booking, and the form will pop up and all these questions will be there for you to answer. I am very a realistic traveler, so don't tell me you want an all inclusive for 10 nights, but your budget is $1,200. I will definitely tell you, that's not possible. Let's see either what's in your budget or let's change the budget, right? Because we have to be realistic with our travels. I know, same for myself. I used to be a very budget traveler. Now I'm just like, let's go all out. That's just who I am now. I'm like, just, let's do it. If we're going to do it, might as well do it, right? So, let's see. I have my questions written down over here. So let me see if I can pull them up. Another question that a lot of people ask is, why should I use a travel advisor instead of booking online? 3 reasons. I'm human. I can actually help you. When you are stuck in a grind, when something happens, say you need to cancel last minute, say something happens while you're there, I'm the one that's going to pick up the slack. Instead of you stressing, you could go to the bar, have a drink while I pick up everything that you need to do. So, therefore, this is why it's so important to have a travel advisor, because you really want your vacations to be stress-free. Number 2, did you know when you book online, you're still paying a commission to someone? Expedia, Caribbean, what is it called? Cheap Caribbean, Priceline, all those people, you have to pay commission to. It's in their service and fees. Those are commissions you're paying. So why not give it to someone who is actually, or you've seen, or you've spoken to, or you've said good morning to? It just makes more sense to give it to a small business than these huge conglomerates like Expedia and Priceline and all the rest of them, right? So like, once again, do your services cost extra? No. I'm $0. $0.99. You don't pay me a thing. Like I said, I get paid through my vendors. What types of trip do you book? All right, let's go there. So, what kind of trips do I book? So my biggest thing is always adventure travel. I love adventure travel, but I also love group travel. That's my other big thing. You may ask, how do you get on group travel? Watch my page. I am always posting about groups that I'm throwing out there. And you have to book. You have to put the deposit down, because if I don't get a certain amount of people for the group, I cancel the booking. And then we can't go. And what's the point of that? And you're sitting there like, oh, I wish I could have done it. No, put the $100 deposit down, the $200 deposit down, because guess what? Things can change in the future. I always recommend travel insurance so that if you need to pull out, you can pull out like that. Put it down, guys. I'm going to Thailand in April of 2027. $200 deposit per person. Put it down. This is such a cheap price. People are telling me that they are finding prices that are almost $1,000 more for the same exact booking. Okay? And group travel is always cheaper because they're going to give you a cheaper price due to it being a group. So, that's one great benefit of group travel. What other trips do I book? I love to I want to do destination weddings, honeymoons. I'm actually certified to do honeymoons and destination weddings in Jamaica and St. Lucia. So if you're looking for someone to do your destination wedding or a honeymoon, I'm here, y'all. I also, because I love anniversary trips. I simply love Disney, because I'm a Disney girl myself. If I had time, I would have put my ears on and we would have been Disneying out together. But let's not do that today. Maybe on another one, when I talk about Disney, we could Disney out, okay? Can you help with group trips? Of course. I love group trips. If you have a family reunion, a cousin's trip, a sister's trip, a couple's trip, any of those, a guy's trip, girl's trip, birthday trip, love, love, love those. And I know one thing for sure. If you're not really keen on booking vacations like that, group trips are a hassle. Give it to me. I will book it like that. And I will make sure everything is in line. Everyone will have everything they need. Deposits will be in on time. And all of that will be good. All right. Do you offer payment plans? I do. I offer payment plans, y'all. Yes, we do. We offer payment plans where you literally pay nothing when you put in for your trip and the payments start the next month. Based off of where you are or what you want, usually they'll like, if the trip is really expensive, then of course, like, you could expect it to be $200, $300, $400 a month. If it's cheaper than that, you could expect it to be anywhere between like $75 to $150 a month, which does help, especially if the trip is in the far future. I mean, if it's close to time, then you might have to pay a little bit more, but that's not true because my payment plans go even after the trip. So that means you could actually take your trip and still pay for it afterwards. That's the one good thing about payment plans. What happens if something goes wrong while I'm traveling? Call me, text me, WhatsApp me, because most likely you'll be in another country. Please, WhatsApp me. Just hit me up. Hey, Lala. Hey, Tosh. I need help. This is what's going on. I don't know what to do. I will definitely be there to help. My phone is usually stuck to my hip. That's the one thing people know about me. My phone stays in my hand. All the time. All the time. My phone stays in my hand. It doesn't leave my hand. It is, I think it's like super glued. That's why you don't see my other hand. My phone is in it. But I'm always ready to take phone calls, especially when my clients are on vacation. I am very, very vigilant about it. I usually have a safe trip on the way when they're leaving. I will ask in the middle of their trip, how are they doing? Is everything going well? And when they're coming home, I will give them a text. Hey, I hope everything was beautiful. I hope you have a safe flight. And by the time I think or know they're home because I booked their flight, give them around 2 hours to get home and settle in. I hope that was a wonderful trip. I hope everything was beautiful. Because you know what? Customer service is everything. And the one thing I learned as a therapist is building rapport is one of the most important things you can do in life, is build rapport with people. And sometimes just to have a safe flight goes a long way. Because some people are nervous flyers. Some people are scared to do what they're doing, but they're doing it. And I'm so proud of them for doing it. So keep on flying, keep on cruising. I'm actually missing my team cruise right now because I'm a little bit under the weather, feeling a little better, but wasn't completely there to join the cruise. But a girl wish she was there. I'm having extreme FOMO right now. But anyway, just went off topic a little. Is travel insurance really worth it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. One more yes. Three more yeses. Yes, yes, yes. And this is why. Something goes wrong right before you go, travel insurance will save you every single dime of your trip. Say something happens to you in another country. Our American insurances do not work in other countries. You will have travel insurance would cover your medical bills. Say you get sick. Say you drunk the water in Mexico. Say you tripped and fell and hurt your foot. It definitely happened to me in St. Lucia. But these are the things that can happen to you while on vacation. And you could get hurt. And then you would have to pay out of pocket. It's smarter to have the travel insurance than to not have it. Because for me, I'm just like, I'm more proactive about what if something does happen. Instead of, oh, I spent the extra $80, $100 and nothing happened. But you were safe. Like that, just having that safety blanket is very important. How far in advance should I book my vacation? Well, that's up to you. I happen to like at least 6 months in advance, only because it gives you time, especially if you're doing a payment plan or some type of payment, 6 months to a year in advance. But I've had people call me 2 weeks before and said, hey, I need this right now, and when can you book it? And it's booked immediately for them. Like, they become a priority because they're booking for the next week or two. So if you it's really up to you. When do you want to book your vacation? But I would say at least give me a good 10 days in advance. 10 days to 2 weeks in advance is really the sweet spot, that we make sure that everything can go through, everything's good, everything's processed, everything's put in place. Can I book cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and international trips? Y'all, can I? First and foremost, my niche is groups and all-inclusives. I simply love all-inclusives because everything's right there. And then I throw in a couple of excursions here and there for you to get off the all-inclusive and actually see a part of where you're at. I think that's so important. Do not ever always stay on your all-inclusive, y'all. Go see the rest of the country. Just go see a piece of it at least. Don't just stay on resort. International trips, yeah, you know me. I love to fly. Give me anywhere, I will book it for you. I love booking. I'm certified in many countries. If you're actually ever on my website, and actually I will put my website at the bottom of this so you can see I'm certified in South Africa, Bali, Thailand, Egypt, a lot of the West Indies, let's say Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica. I know I'm certified in Belize and a couple of other places. And I'm also certified, guess what, in all cruise lines. So am I certified? Do I book cruises? Heck yeah. I'm certified in Royal Caribbean, Virgin, Norwegian, Carnival, and I'm missing one, but I can't remember what it is right now. I'm just running straight off steam. And I'm keep looking at my phone to make sure that this thing is still moving, and it is. What's the best destination for first-time travelers? First-time travelers. Let's see. I feel like first-time travelers should travel inland first. So maybe do something in the actual country. That's just my thought process, because I know that's how I did to get comfortable. I moved around this country first before I went out of country. So I would say maybe domestic. Maybe Florida, if you're not from Florida. Maybe Vegas. Maybe California, if you're not from New York. New York. Things like that. So you could kind of get the feel of flying, because some people don't know the feel of flying if it's first time flying. And it's the same thing for traveling by cruise. If it's your first time cruising, I would say go to like the Bahamas first, especially if you're from the East Coast, because it's a quick flight or a quick like boat ride over. You don't want to know how you don't feel on a boat and have like 6-7 days of sea time and be extremely sick on that cruise. So I always say try to stay not too far. I would say no more than a 3 to 4 hour flight away from you if it's your first time traveling. And the cruise should be something quick. If you're, like I said, East Coast, go to the Bahamas or Bermuda, just so you can understand how your body feels on the boat. I'm great on boats. I thought I wasn't for a second, but we just did a boat ride and it was a speedboat and I was fine. I didn't get nauseous or anything. So that's definitely my advice and the best destinations for first time travelers. Now you second, third, fourth, fifth, 500th time travelers, see everything. My bucket list is the seven wonders of the world, the ancient ones. So I want to travel from place to place to see all of those. So far I knocked out one, and that was Chichen Itza. I still have many more to go, but I still have plenty of time to still do it. So I'm knocking them out one by one. I've also been kind of knocking them out by clusters. So I've seen most of the United States, and the ones I didn't see, I'm not really that interested in seeing. So now my cluster is South America / Central America. So we've been trying to kind of like taking over that a little bit. So I would definitely say that's a good way to travel. Make your list, make your bucket list, go for it. How do I find the best deals without sacrificing quality? Do I have to say anything? Hit me up. You don't have to find the best deals. I will find the best deals for you and save you so much time of the Googling and the looking and the planning. Once you tell me where you want to go, what you think you want to do, usually I would send you around 3 quotes within 24 to 48 hours after sending me the customer form that's in my website. Or if you just hit me up and say I want a thing, I'm going to send you the customer form personally. And that's really pretty much how it works. If you guys have any questions, because I think I've been on here now for a little bit and my throat is getting dry, funny enough, and I'm about to finish this call up with JetBlue. please, 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 please ask the questions. Don't hesitate. But like I said, I'm here to help you book the best vacation ever. Stress free, payment plans, anything you need. Excursions, flights, cruises, rental cars. Say you want to do like a getaway to go see Chris Brown in Tampa. I got you. All the way through. Every single part of it. I would have you. So if you think of anything travel, I could book it. So that's pretty much it for me today. And the first episode of the series, Ask LaLa. And I will be back next week on Sunday at 6 p.m. to answer more questions about my business. And this time next week, we're going to talk about the second business where I help others do exactly what I do. So, have a great day, y'all. And I think Spain won.
Yep.
Spain won FIFA, y'all. Spain got the World Cup. All right, y'all. Have a great day, a great night, and an amazing week because we're pulling up on Monday pretty quick. I hope you all are well. And never stop traveling. Never stop traveling. Bye, y'all.